Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
The American actor Nicolas Cage is worth a whopping $25 million. At one point, Nicolas Cage's net worth was significantly higher, certainly above $100 million, having made at least $200 million from his movie salary alone. These days, Nick's extravagant spending is kind of legendary. So, even though Nicolas Cage is one of the highest paid celebrities in Hollywood, he found himself in serious financial trouble due to unpaid taxes and some poor real estate investments, which forced him to sell not only his Ferrari Enzo, but also other valuable items. His copy of Action Comics one of the most valuable comic books ever, is the most well-known of these belongings, having sold at auction for an unprecedented $2.16 million. Later in this post, we go into more depth on his years-long, remarkably extravagant spending binge. But childhood. On January 7, 1964, Nicolas Kim Coppola gave birth to Nicolas Cage in Long Beach, California. His mother, Joy Vogelsang, was a dancer and choreographer, while his father, August Coppola, taught literature. In 2009, August suffered a heart attack and died. Cage went to UCLA School of Theatre and Beverly Hills High School. He has two brothers. Cage is the cousin of directors Sofia and Roman Coppola, actor Jason Schwartzman, and director Francis Ford Coppola through his father. He is also the nephew of actress Talia Shire and director Francis Ford Coppola. Inspired by the Marvel Comics superhero Luke Cage, Cage changed his last name to avoid the appearance of nepotism. Acting career. Landed his first movie role in 1982's Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He then went on to work steadily in popular films like Valley Girl, Raising Arizona, Peggy Sue Got Married, Honeymoon in Vegas, Face Off, Con Air, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Rock, and The Family Man during the 1980s and early 1990s. To date, he has appeared in over 70 motion pictures. National Treasure was his second highest grossing movie to that point in 2004. And in contrast to his popular action venture movies, which are typically huge hits, the majority of his lesser-known films have not fared well at the box office, even though he has starred in numerous of these high-budget action movies. His 2006 version of Wicker Man opened to a resoundingly bad reception and was unable to recoup its $40 million budget. Cage was spotted in 2007 researching for the lead part in Darren Aronofsky's film, The Wrestler at a Wrestling Show. He eventually withdrew from consideration for the role, though. Mickey Rourke went on to be nominated for an Academy Award for his portrayal of the principal character. Cage featured in Werner Herzog's 2009 film, The Bad Lieutenant. Port of Call New Orleans reviews for the movie were overwhelmingly good, and Cage was praised for playing the lead. With the $585 million in film office hit Ghost Ride, Spirit of Vengeance in 2012, he achieved success. Joe, his following movie, was a commercial failure. He starred in the 2018 action thriller Mandy, which was produced by Elijah Wood and won numerous accolades from critics. Wood wanted to get Cage an Oscar, but in the end, the movie was not allowed to be released until much later in the year. Cage agreed to star in Color Out of Space, directed by Richard Stanley, which opens in 2018. Stanley hadn't acted in a feature picture since 1996. Later, Nicolas Cage starred in Pig in 2021, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent in 2022, and Renfield in 2023. In 2023, Cage made an appearance in The Flash as a different Superman, complete money issues and recoveries. Nick's salary from acting brought in over $150 million just between 1996 and 2011. A few of the movies he made were Snake Eyes, $16 million, Gone in 60 Seconds, $20 million, Dorcas A, $20 million, and National Treasure, $20 million. It is hardly surprising that his spending habits increased along with his income. In all honesty, though, Nick's spending habits skyrocketed as his salary soared. Nick embarked on a spending binge that would have made the Sultan of Brunei blush between 2000 and 2007. His acquisitions included a $30 million private plane, 4 luxury yachts, a fleet of exotic cars, a $7 million private island in the Bahamas, 15 personal residences including 2 castles, jewelry, and a 67-million-year-old dinosaur skull. But a federal tax lien was placed by the IRS in 2009 on a New Orleans-based property owned by Cage. Cage was accused of omitting to pay more than $6.02 million in federal income taxes. After that, Cage sued his business manager for $20 million, claiming fraud and carelessness. By 2022, Cage declared that he had paid off all of his obligations and that he would start choosing his movie roles more carefully. Prior to then, he had taken on any and all roles to accumulate the necessary funds. Other initiatives? In 2002, Cage helmed his first feature film, Sonny. He is the author of The Dresden Files and Shadow of the Vampire. Mitch Kazwai did voices for Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Universe and Teen Titans Go. To the movies, in 2019 he narrated the documentary Love, Antosha, a film about Viktor and Irina Yelchin's late son, Anton Yelchin. A devoted comic book reader, Cage sold a collection of 400 old comic books at auction in 2002 for more than $1.06 million. In 2007, he and his son Weston Co. wrote the comic book Voodoo Child. Robert Williams is an underground comics artist whose works Cage collects. In July 2023, Cage will appear in the video game Dead by Daylight as himself. Honors in 1996, Nicolas Cage's leading performance in the movie Leaving Las Vegas earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor. For the role, he was awarded a Golden Globe that year. For his performance as screenwriter Charlie Kaufman in the 2002 film adaptation, he received a nomination. He has also received nominations for BAFTAs, the Screen Actors Guild Awards, and other honors. The Toronto Film Critics Association's Best Actor Award for Adaptation was also given to Cage. At the Toronto International Film Festival, Cage received the Creative Coalition Spotlight Initiative Award for his performance in Color Out of Space 2018. In 1998, Cage received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 2001, California State University awarded him an honorary doctorate in fine arts, and he delivered a speech at the commencement. Hollywood celebrity philanthropy Cage is an extremely giving person. He gave Amnesty International $2 million aboard medical and mental health facilities, as well as rehabilitation centers, for children who are compelled to fight in conflicts all over the world. He gave Hurricane Katrina victims a donation of $1 million. He backs Artworks, an organization that promotes respect for fundamental rights at work. The United Nations presented Cage with the Humanitarian Award in recognition of his humanitarian efforts. Individual life. Actress Christina Fulton and Cage dated for a number of years. They had a son named Weston, born in 1990. His first marriage, which lasted from 1995 until 2001, was to the actress Patricia Arquette. On August 10, 2002, Cage and Lisa Mary Presley tied the knot. They divorced 107 days later. But in July 2004, Cage wed Alice Kim in California. Together, they have a son named Kal-El in 2005. In late 2016, they went through a divorce. Cage remarried Erica Koike in March 2019, but the couple filed for annulment 4 days later. But their divorce was completed in June 2019. Cage wed Riko Shibata in February of 2021. In September 2022, a daughter was born to the couple.